on, guys? Ginger here today for you guys is another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing another class up video for you guys. And this, in my opinion, for at least the lower gen consoles, this is probably the best class setup in the game at the moment, since they patched up the BAL 27. It's either this or the AK-12, but this is very dominant gun. I've been using it, bossing up with it. I've actually been having the most fun, the most kills ever in my game with this gun and this class setup. So, it is the EM1, so it's the first gun you unlock in heavy weapons, so it's very easy to unlock, obviously. Truthfully, the first one or the Quantum, same thing. They're not really that good. They're good, but like, you need to get something out of a supply drop like this one. This one's actually really bad too, but this one's actually better than this one. But same difference. But I got the EM1 The End, and this is actually really good. This is what I'm going to use just because that's what I use. But either way, the EM1 period is a great gun. Obviously, as it says right there, constant beam of direct energy, no ammunition but can overheat. What it means by that is usually you can hold down the trigger for around 3 to 4 seconds, or maybe like 2 to 3 seconds before you actually have to reload. And reloading with this gun takes a good 3 seconds, so it's a long time. Just as long as you don't overheat, you'll be good. So if you hear the thing about the overheat, you might want to chill out on it. But unless you have this one thing I'm about to put on here in a second here. But the attachments I love to use is the grip. You gotta have a grip with this gun. If you're holding down the trigger, you guys will notice this before you unlock the grip. When you guys are holding down the trigger, aiming at a dude or aiming at whatever, it will just start to go like straight up or maybe like diagonally up. But it goes up a lot where you have to control it pretty nicely. So a grip is very dominant on this gun. Another thing that's pretty good, but you guys could switch it out, is the heat sink. What this does is extends firing time before overheating. So instead of that 2 to 3 seconds, it's like a 3 to 5, 3 to 4, somewhere around there. So you guys can always hit them double, triple kills, and you're allowed to miss a lot more bullets and all that good stuff. So that's why I use that. But if you guys don't really care for that, maybe because you guys don't play objective, that would be a thing. If you guys play Team Deathmatch or maybe even Search, Quick Draw would probably be a better thing just because everybody's jumping around, you can aim on them quicker. This gun does really reload pretty slowly. But I'm going to put on Heat Sink, and then the sight on it is not bad, but it blocks a lot of your view, so you probably want a sight on it. I don't like the ACOG, the autofocus is kind of weird. I would advise the red dot or the target enhancer. I personally use the target enhancer. It puts down the handling a little bit, but I don't know, it's good, I like it. You can pick off enemies, it kind of pops up on there for a little bit. And now perk 1, my perk setup's usually the same. I got low profile just so all them UAVs going up, you don't get hit up by them. The tracking rounds and the exo ping, those are kind of useless, but UAV thing is very big. No homo. Also, for this, you really don't need one, but I use fast hands because I like to run around with my knife on this because obviously it's a heavy weapon, so you run super slow with it. So that's why fast hands is good. You can switch your knife real quick, run a quick 30 feet just to get there a lot faster, and then switch back to your weapon quickly, so you're ready for the gunfight. So fast hands is good for that, and also just picking up a weapon. Swap weapons faster, use exo abilities and exo launcher quicker. So yeah, and now for the final perks, these are pretty standard. Toughness, so you flinch less when hit or when shot, and invisible on minimap whenever you're sliding and or double jumping, so pretty important. I don't use exo ability or exo launcher, but like all my videos, you guys don't, just in case you guys don't get that third score tree that costs a lot, you guys could put on an exo launcher of like a Stemtex, or a threat grenade's really good, truthfully. Or if you guys, again, like playing Search and Destroy, exo overclock would be pretty standard, pretty good too. But my perk setup, again, pretty much the same. UAV with the threat detection and support, and if you guys want the extra time and or speed, I use extra time just because, extra time, obviously. Then a system hack. You really don't need nothing to put on it, but I put flash on just to annoy the enemies a little bit more. And then I have a bombing run, which really isn't that good. Like, it can be to take over some spots on the map if you're playing like an objective game mode, but most likely this bombing run is not the best. So maybe a remote turret with a sentry would be good. It's only 25 more, or a missile strike's like the worst thing in the game. Maybe even a Vulcan or an assault drone AI control might not be too bad, but you know what, I'm actually going to put on a Warbird with Defender on, and yeah, so that's the class setup right there for you guys. Got the EM1D end, because it just ends every person it ever sees, with a foregrip, a heatsink, target enhancer, and the perks that I have are low profile, fast hands, toughness, and blast suppressor. And I got some score streaks on, so I'm going to show you guys real quick about how accurate this is. And yeah, so holding down the trigger with it, and if you guys remember, this does have a down accuracy and down in handling, so that's not really too bad because I'm holding down the trigger. That's why it keeps going up. But with me controlling it, that's pretty good. So I'm hitting. Seems like I'm hitting the shoulders a lot and a little bit of the lower body, and I'm hitting that spot a lot. That's kind of weird, but I'll look at the far range really quickly. 20 meters or 27 meters. Okay, that's me controlling it. So I go down a little bit, kind of a lot, because it goes up kind of quickly. If you guys see, oops, oh whatever. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. If you guys have enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare content. And with that said, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.